Every day I wake up, the night before I go to bed, every night, there's a plan for the next day. I don't wake up trying to figure all that shit out. I go to bed knowing what I got to do, and that makes you a lot better, a lot more efficient, a lot more, you know, everything. Okay, y'all. Good morning. It's Saturday morning, so things have changed a little bit. I got a couple of videos that I've done, but I haven't really edited them. I haven't had time, man. We got a lot going on this weekend. I'm talking about family stuff. So today I am going out to Gay, Georgia, and I'm going to cut this big one. It's 150 bucks plus 30 for spraying, so it's 180 bucks plus 180 bucks for last time too. So it's $360 I need to get today. And I know last week, y'all know I was talking about I'm running out of work, but see, one skid steer job can throw all that in the toilet, because we're gonna definitely be doing a skid steer job. I'm not gonna be able to do it Monday or Tuesday, I don't think, because, well, I got to get the young man back out here working. You know, he didn't work hardly. He only worked one day all of last week, and it rained, you know, a lot. So, but that's good, because the yards now will, you know, they're starting to stack up a little bit on us. And with the weather, beautiful today, beautiful yesterday, beautiful all next week. So the grass is going to start taking off now. And yeah, so yesterday I told you guys about the guy in my neighborhood who called me, and he couldn't, you know, he was trying to get somebody to do the yard right then, you know, like before this morning. This was yesterday at, you know, 10 o'clock in the morning. So so anyway, you know, I told him I'd ride by there and look at it. And so I rode by there and looked at it, and he was supposed to be there, and he said, oh, I had to step out, blah, blah, blah. And I said, well, I'll charge $110 to do the property. It was bad. I didn't get no video of it because, well, the little kid was standing at the window, looking out the window at me, and, you know, I just, you know, but he wasn't there. I guess his wife and kid were there. So he said, yeah, man, that sounds good. He said, I got another guy coming to look at it too. So can I call you back, you know, later today? You know, he's wanting it done before this morning. And I'm like, well, sure, you know, call me back, man, because, you know, I got other stuff to do, man. I'm not, like, you know, waiting in limbo, you know, on a $110 property, right? And the way he was talking in the you know, in the phone conversation that I had with him, it was going to be a one-time deal. And I don't normally do one-time deals, but if they're in my neighborhood and it's tall and everything, then, you know, and I can make accelerated amount, then I'll do that, you know, in my neighborhood where I don't have to go far or anything. So I didn't have to go out of my way to look at it or nothing. So I said, yeah, man, call me back, man, you know. And so he waited. It was about 11 o'clock in the morning then. He waited till after 4 to call me back and tell me, hey, man, can you still do it, man? He said, I had 3 other guys come by. And I'm like, dude, you know, you had 3 other guys come by, and all of them was Well, he had 3 other guys he was gonna call that was on call. 2 came by, and 1 called him and said he couldn't make it. So, I guess after those 3 come by, they were wanting more money. Because again, if it's in my neighborhood, I can do it pretty cheap and still make the same amount of money as if somebody was drive 25, 30 minutes away. You know, and I can do it cheaper. And 110 was, you know, I will make good on that, because I'd probably be there maybe I said maybe 45 minutes to an hour. But what ended up happening is, by him, you know, telling me, I got some other guys coming and looking at it. I'll call you back. You know, like, you're doing me a favor, right? Like, I don't know, man. I just, you know, you ain't doing me a favor by letting me cut that knee-high grass, man. I'm doing you a favor by doing it and willing to do it before today's birthday party that he's having over there. So, people that, you know, that aren't in business for themselves, you know, he wasn't gonna be able to leave me, you know, hanging. You know, I done went by there and everything, right? So, I don't know, I was working in the shop doing other stuff. So come right around 4 o'clock, he texts me back and he says, "Hey, yeah, man, that sounds good, man. I like the 110. You know, I'll be home. I'm ready when you are," right? And I texted him back and I said, "Dude, that was 5 hours ago." I said, I said, I'm not, I don't have time to do it, man. I said, you know, you trying to save $5 or $10, you know, ended up costing you a lot more. Now you're gonna have to, now you're in a sure enough hurry. You put yourself in that spot. And I told him this. I said, you put yourself in the spot, dude. He said, well, I thought you said you'd do it for 110. You could do it today. Yeah, but I'm not waiting around my house all day long on you. I'm a lawn maintenance guy. It's April. Need I say more? There's plenty of other, you know, work out there that people call it a beautiful day, blah, blah, blah. I just decided after working in the shop for about 3 hours, I didn't want to do it, you know, because he was pushing my timeline, and he was running the show. He was going to force me to come and do it, you know, after he done got quotes from 3 or 4 other people. And that's fine. I don't blame you for getting quotes. Do it, man. But all of us are going to be pretty close to the same. You got to look at, okay, you want it done now, today, and you're calling today about it, and it's way overgrown. See, instant. They want instant, right? And he got mad. He got mad, you know. I said, well, I said, you can get mad all you want, dude, because at the end of the day, you dragging me. I went by there and looked at it and didn't charge you nothing. I did everything that I said I was going to do, right? When he called me, I was at Sam's, and I told him, I said, on my way home, I'll stop by and take a look at it. It'll probably be about 35, 40 minutes. Sure enough, because I'm master of managing my time, 35, 40 minutes later, I was pulling up over there, right? Now, I didn't have my mowers with me or nothing because I was running errands for the day. But, you know, I live right there. And so, and I called him and he wasn't home. That was the first small little red flag about him, you know, that I didn't want to, you know, well, you know, he said he was going to be home and he wasn't. So, sometimes, you know, trying to get other quotes is a good thing. But when you are in a position that he was in, instant, where you are having to, well, everything you wanted done yesterday, everything's instant. You know, and he needed it done before this morning because he's having a birthday party for his little girl. And he trying to save $5 or $10, but he found out that my price was either cheaper than the other guys quoted, or the availability was. And that's what you're paying for when you want somebody like me anyway to do your yard today. If somebody calls me right now and says, hey, I need my yard done today, it hasn't been cut all season, you think you can come cut the grass today? And I don't even know them from Adam, right? I don't, you know. Just the mere fact of getting it done today, that's worth dollars right there. It ain't my fault that you didn't let your yard get crazy. It ain't my problem, right? Yeah. So, needless to say, I didn't do it. And needless to say, he is having a hard time getting somebody to do it because I rode by there on the way out and ain't nobody cut it yet. And if he had just told me yesterday, you know, when I stopped by there, or at least called me within, you know, let me know something within an hour or so. He waited all the way to almost 4:30. You know, I was like, man, hell no, man. I ain't been waiting around on you, dude. I'm in the middle of some other stuff now, dog. You didn't, you know, you trying to get a cheaper price, and that cost you. So I don't know what he's gonna do. Maybe one of his neighbors will cut it for him or something. You know. Needless to say, I probably won't get that repetitive contract there, but I don't think that he was gonna, you know, whenever people call me and want a one-time cut, I look at them sideways because I'm thinking, or they call me and I need my grass cut, but they don't, but they say things like, well, I usually cut it myself, you know, but my mower's broke, or I've been out of town, or whatever. See, I'm gonna charge more money for that. I am, because I'm not coming back. So there ain't, like, you know, and a lot of people will trick you. You know, they'll trick you into, yeah, man, oh yeah, I'll sign up for every 2-week deal. Let's come on over here and let's get it down, and I'll pay, and then we can work out a deal for every 2 weeks. And then you get over there and you do it, and then you never hear back from them again. Because I don't run customers down. They got to call me. I don't run them down. When a customer tells me, especially new customers, when they tell me, hey, I'll be damned. But when customers tell me, hey, I need you to come cut it, you know, today. You know, well, oh yeah, well, I'm gonna get more money, because 9 times out of 10, today is already a planned thing for me. I didn't wake up this morning without a plan on what I need to do today, right? And same way every day's like that. Every day I wake up, the night before I go to bed, every night, there's a plan for the next day. I don't wake up trying to figure all that shit out. I go to bed knowing what I gotta do, and that makes you a lot better, a lot more efficient, a lot more, you know, everything. But he was pissed. Well, really, I should have been the one mad, because it ain't cost him nothing. He was mad at himself, and you know, and I could hear his wife in his ear. I can't believe that you damn trying to save $5-10, and that man pulled up and he's got all that. You know, he lives right here. He could have cut it and been done with it, and we could be thinking about the party instead of thinking about how we're gonna cut the grass that you let get out of hand. Yeah, y'all. And that's how they do, man. All right, y'all. So y'all see I'm with the condensed version. Yeah. You also see where I fixed this yesterday. You know, I made one of these pieces, so now it's will secure correctly. I'm running the 2023 Laser Z X series with the adapt system on it. I love this right here where you can see it from the top. All the other X marks are from the side, but yeah, I got the steel 94R weed eater, and yeah, so y'all been over here 100 times. What I normally do is I'll cut me a place right out here, and then move the truck so I can go up and down the driveway. They're not real particular over here because there's so much grass to cut. So he don't even want me to blow off over here. He does want me to weed eat. Everybody wants you to weed eat. Need to go down through this whole driveway and cut this stuff back off the driveway. So you have to weed eat between that fence post and that post around the mailbox. And then that's pretty much it, right? One thing I'm going to do while I'm here today is we're going to get all this stuff off the trailer while I'm out here at this country site. Because I can just run over this stuff. So it's just straw and stuff, man, you know. All right, y'all. Got done with that one. Pretty easy property, really. It really is. It's big, but it's pretty easy to do, man. I ain't gonna, y'all don't believe this, man. I missed the spot, dog. Damn, I gotta go get that spot. Yeah, I missed the spot, man. I'm glad I turned around and looked. He probably wouldn't have said nothing. But I don't roll like that, man. An hour and 15 minutes, y'all. You know, it ain't that bad. So, but I gotta make some phone calls on the way home, y'all. I'll kick it. So, a buddy just called me, and he lives over here. He's a friend of mine, and he wants me to come help him get a tree down. He ain't paying me or nothing. He's got it all set up. They got a Mini X over here. So it shouldn't be much to do. I'm gonna pull up. I'll try to get a little footage over there. He might have already done it because he left a message and I talked to him, but he's like me, he ain't very patient. So he might have figured out a way to get it down. I might pull up over here and it might already be on the ground. Well, I'll pull the GoPro. I got the GoPro on the mower, man. I'll pull the GoPro out when I get over here, y'all. All right, he dug these out. He done a lot of work over here. They had a lot of erosion issues. Well, it looks like he did pretty good. He got the water. Water was all pooling up right here. That's a lot of water coming in right here. He did that himself. It's a pretty big Mini X, you want to call it that. It's pretty big. You're saying something about a tree back here in the back. I don't know. I'm gonna look.
Later and talk about what you were
sometimes I do.
About what you were doing?
Yeah. Like,
is the audio on it right now?
Yeah. But I can edit all that out.
That's badass right there. That's a good idea. fire, dude.
Yeah, but see, if you do it in order, coming one way, see, we're turning around, we're backing over all this other shit. If you come from one way, then you can see everything a lot better, I think. All right, y'all. So y'all kind of saw my inexperience with a Mini X. I ain't got no experience on one, man. I'm shaky on one. That one, I gotta say, that one was not a very tight machine. It was like, yeah, it looked like it needed greasing, like it ain't never been greased or something. That thing had a lot of play in that arm and stuff, man. I'll be afraid I'll break something. All right, y'all, I don't know what kind of footage I got today, but it is what it is. I'm gonna order my sandwich, and that's a wrap on the day, man. Deuces.